Hello everyone. I know that you have completed your exercise of lesson number 4 heat. So let's discuss the question answers. Question number 1, state similarities and differences between the laboratory thermometer and the clinical thermometer. Means here you have to write similarities also and differences also. Okay, so I have given two similarities and two differences. Okay, you can write more, no problem. I have written this answer in table format. If you don't want to write, you can write as it is, means in point wise, means similarities 1 2, differences 1 2. Understood? So see what are the similarities. Both are used to measure temperature. Okay. Second one, the bulbs of both the thermometers are filled with mercury, means mercury is present in both thermometers. So these two are the similarities, and see the differences. Clinical thermometer is used to measure the temperature of human body, where the laboratory thermometer we are using in science lab. Understood? Then the second difference, clinical thermometer showing the range from 2 degrees Celsius, 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius, and laboratory showing 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Understood? First question, yes, just check your answers. Then question number 2, give two examples of each of conductors and insulators of heat. Already we have learned about conductors and insulators. Materials that allow heat, that are conductors, and does not allow heat, that materials are insulators. See the examples of conductors, copper and iron, where the insulators are plastic and wood. Understood? Yes, you can write other examples also. Question number 3, fill in the blanks. First, the hotness of an object is determined by its what? Yes, by temperature. Okay, by temperature we can say the object is hot or cold. Second one, temperature of boiling water cannot be measured by dash dash thermometer. Okay, we have learned two main types of thermometer, clinical and laboratory. Laboratory we are using in science experiments. So here what? Yes, answer is clinical, that we cannot use to measure temperature of boiling water. Next, temperature is measured in degree what? Yes, in degree Celsius. You can write here Fahrenheit, but normally we are using Celsius unit. Okay, so write Celsius. Next, no medium is required for transfer of heat by the process of dash dash. So in which mode of transfer of heat there is no medium? Yes, in radiation there is no medium for transfer of heat. Next, a cold steel spoon is dipped in a cup of hot milk. Heat is transferred to its other end by the process of dash dash. Now the heat is transferring from steel spoon. Correct? So steel spoon is a solid, liquid or gas? Yes, spoon is a solid. So which mode of transfer takes place in solids? Very good. Conduction takes place in solid material. So the answer is conduction. Next, clothes of dash dash colors absorb more heat better than clothes of light colors. So which, see, already light colors given here, so opposite to that dark. So the answer is dark. Next, question number 4, match the following. Directly I have given the answer, so just check that answer. First one is land breeze, that is at night. Sea breeze, day. Dark color clothes in winter season, and light color clothes in which season? Summer season. Okay, easy. Now question number 5, discuss why wearing more layers of clothing during winter keeps us warmer than wearing just one thick piece of clothing. So as we know that multiple layers means if any object is in more amount, that showing more energy or more capacity. So same happening here. If you are wearing more layer clothes, means multiple layers of clothes, so that clothes keep us more warm than a single layer. See the answer. Air is a poor conductor of heat. This answer you have to write point wise. I have written here like essay, as I am saying always don't write like that. Still you have to write in point wise, okay? When we wear multiple layers of clothes, the air gets trapped between the clothing layers and prevents heat loss from our body. Understood? So multiple layers gives us more warmness. Understood the answer? You can write that answer in your own words also. Next, look at figure. Mark where the heat is being transferred by conduction, convection and radiation. Okay, so you have to draw this diagram in your notebook like this, and then you have to show the mode of transfer of heat. See, convection, radiation, conduction. Understood? I have given a note also. Radiation means transfer of heat from the burner to pan, like this, from here to here, okay. Then conduction, from pan to water, from pan to water. So pan, in pan there is a conduction, and convection that within the water. Understood the answer? Yes. Now come on question 7. In places of hot climate, it is advised that the outer walls of houses be painted white. As we know, white color clothes we are wearing in summer days to keep us cool. Same happening here. As the white reflects back most of the heat that falls on it, so it is advisable that the outer walls of houses should be painted white in place of hot climate. Means light colored clothes absorb less heat. Okay, so like that also you can write this answer in your own words. No need or not necessary that you have to copy as it is, but write properly. Okay, then question 8. Multiple choice questions are there, that 8, 9, 10 and 11. 1 liter of water at 30 degrees Celsius and is mixed with 1 liter of water at 50 degrees Celsius. So the temperature of the mixture will be 80 degrees Celsius, more than 50 degrees Celsius but less than 80 degrees Celsius, 20 degrees Celsius, or between 30 degrees Celsius and 50 degrees Celsius. Now you have to tell me the reason, okay? The answer is 30 degrees Celsius and in between 30 to 50. Why? Both are, means we are taking water and water of different kind of temperature. 1 liter of water at 30 degrees Celsius and another at 50 degrees Celsius. So when we mixed, as we know, hotter to colder, correct? So 50 to 30, in between that there is a range of that solution. Understood? Don't confuse. 80 degrees Celsius is not an answer. Okay, means heat is not increasing, not decreasing. Understood? So the answer is D1. Next, an iron ball at 40 degrees Celsius is dropped in a mug containing water at 40 degrees Celsius. The heat will be, see the options, flow from iron ball to water, not flow from iron ball to water or from water to iron ball. C1, flow from water to iron ball, increase the temperature of both. Now we can see here both the objects showing same temperature. Means if the temperature is same, there is no transfer of heat. So the answer is B1. Understood? Yes. Now question number 10. A wooden spoon is dipped in a cup of ice cream, its other end. Now ice cream is a cold. Now I have kept here wooden. As we know that wood is an insulator, means cannot passes heat. So the answer is does not become cold. Understood? Yes. And the last one of your exercise is stainless steel pans are usually provided with copper bottoms. The reason for this could be that So in 6th standard we have learned the properties of materials. Okay, different materials having different properties. Stainless steel and copper, okay, both are having conductivity, means they can pass the heat, but as compared to the stainless steel, copper is a better conductor of heat than the stainless steel, means copper can pass more heat as compared to stainless steel. So the answer is C. Understood all the question answers? Okay, we have discussed all question answers, so just check your answer, and then if the wrong ones are there, recorrect that. Okay, thank you.